Okay, I was given this popcorn machine, and I've been using it for a few years and I really like it, but lately it's been causing me some trouble, and let me just show you here. So anyway, there's a motor up inside here that turns the little stir for the kettle, and it's been starting to slip. So let me turn it on and you'll hear what I mean. So basically you can hear like the gears are stripping out, and it's not very powerful. I can just stop it easily with my finger. So I'm going to try to pull out the motor before it's totally shot and see if I can replace that. Okay, I'm going to try to take off the top now. There's 2 Phillips screws here on each side. Take these off and see if this will pull the top off, or at least the cover. Oh. There we go. So here we have the inside, and it's fairly simple. It's just a light socket for the heating bulb, and it looks like a little motor mounted through the top of this unit inside there with a little fan on top of it. So there, inside of here, there must be a little set of reduction gears, and let's see if we can pull that off and get some numbers off of it and see if we can find a replacement one. Alright, so I'm going to try to take off the motor. There's a little piece here that requires a little Allen wrench, so I'm going to take that off first. It looks like it's 3/32. Loosen that up a bit so it can drop off. A little set screw there. There we go. And that should free up the motor here. So I don't know if it's possible just to, I think the motor's okay, it's just this little gearbox here that needs replacing, and it's if we can get a close-up on this, looks like it's 120 volts. It's kind of hard to see. Multi-Products Company, some Eagle, Wisconsin maybe. Spec 3086 volts, 120. That's all it really says on there. So we'll see if we can find a replacement part for this online. Here's the old motor. I ordered a new motor. As you can see, the holes line up basically, but there is one difference. The shaft is not the same size. One's a little bit bigger. So the old shaft is about 5/16. The new shaft is just barely above 3/8. So what we need to do, since this part now will not slip over the top like it did with the old one, I think I'm gonna have to drill it out. Now we don't have much space left here between the edge, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem to just drill it out, just the difference, to make it this size, and we still can most likely use this set screw. So let's see if we can drill this piece out. Okay, I'm gonna drill out the piece here. Well, we have a little bit left on each side. I don't think the hole is perfectly centered before, but let's see if the new shaft will fit. Okay, I'm going to put a flat spot in this for the set screw. Hopefully I can get it fairly flat here. So now I'm ready to, we've got this sanded flat. I ground it down just a little bit more because it was tight going into this other piece right here. So now this is smooth enough and it's loose enough. So I'm gonna replace the motors, but the interesting thing that I found, these come with these clips, but this one's kind of attached already. So what I'm gonna do is just cut it off here. And I'm going to cut it off here. Okay, get this old motor out of the way. They're kind of universal, but not really. I'm going to strip this one. Strip these wires. Hi, Pumpy. And I'm going to put these crimp ends on there so that I can just attach it to the new motor. So let me do that. Let's grab it on there real good. Okay, do that one. Alright, so there we have that. Done, they're good. This one goes to the white. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, but try to keep them to the same. Okie doke. Now we'll line this up. Oh, this is interesting. So there's a little piece here that's intruding in the way. So I think what I'm going to have to do is stack up some washers around the screws. That's really interesting because the old motor was absolutely flush on the bottom. They kind of make this semi-universal, I guess, but that's causing trouble. So let me get some washers so that in my mind, I think what I'm going to use is some nuts that are larger than the new screws that go with it. I think this will be, instead of stacking multiple washers, one of these nuts will fit pretty good to be taller than this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll set a nut over each hole, and that should allow us to have enough standoff. So I'll just get them started. Now, I'm plug it in, test it real quick to make sure it's, yep, okay. Make sure that the motor works. Get these wires out of the way so that they do not interfere with the little fan above there. That helps keep it cool. And at this point, we can put on our little pointed, there's the flat side. I'm spinning it around by hand. to get the flat side straight on. And okay, so I got the set screw tightened. We can set the kettle back in place here just to make sure it lines up okay. And it's pretty close here. Should be good. I'm gonna plug the kettle back in and just put it on the top, and then I'll try popping some popcorn to see how the motor works. Okay.